Crypto tech viewers. Every day we are reviewing the Bitcoin prices in multiple trading systems and in multiple time frames and making a reasonable Bitcoin price prediction for the next day by analyzing the global markets data and also the Bitcoin options open interest data. So let us begin the video for today. When we were reviewing the Bitcoin, it was trading around this level, around 41,700 to 800 level. But after that, it made a good rally on the upside. And once after the Nasdaq opened, in the second hour of Nasdaq opening, it was facing a severe selling pressure, and that reflected in the overall global markets. And all the markets fell, along with Bitcoin also, fell sharply. But in the video yesterday, we discussed that the 40,000 will be the strong support and bulls will be protecting the 40,000, and that's exactly what happened. Even if it went well below 40,000 up to 39,700, the bulls were protecting the 40,000 level very strongly, and the prices were able to retrace back towards this 200 period moving average in 1 hourly. So now the price is comfortably trading well above 40,000. So that is 40,600 level. Yep, in 1 day chart it was trying to pierce through this 50 period moving average, but it's unable to do so. So, and this is now forming as a inverted, kind of an inverted hammer with a long wick on the upside. So if you see the Camarilla pivot point of view, it was trading well above S4 yesterday, but all of a sudden this inverted hammer up here, and it faced a severe selling pressure. The Bitcoin prices went up to even below, the bit pivot point for this week, but it somehow it's surviving this attack, and then 40,000 since bulls are protected, and then it is now trading around little above this pivot point level. From the Fibonacci retracement point of view, this is clearly telling the reason of the falling. So it was able to the trading range when we discussed yesterday. It was we said that in the trading range is 40,000 to 42,810, and that exactly happened. It reached up to 78.6 percentage retracement level, and it fell off. Now it's struggling to cross about the 61.8 percentage level. But if this candle is able to close above this particular candle, or in next few hours, if that can happen, the trading range for tomorrow will be shifted nicely between these two levels. But otherwise, if global markets face continuous selling pressure, the markets can go down. But this 39,000, this 0.5 retracement level, that the 50% retracement level will act as a very strong support. Yep. So from the EMA ribbon point of view, this is a Fibonacci series EMA ribbon. We told in yesterday's video that once the Bitcoin prices is crossing this 233 EMA, it should stay here for some time and consolidate, and it will prepare for good rally, prepare for the next leg of rally. That's what we were discussing in yesterday's video. But what happened is it went all the way up through this 233 EMA. It never ever spent enough time on this level, immediately faces selling pressure, in went below the all the EMAs now, and now looks like it's a strong bearish candle. MACD also given a crossover, but now one good point is this stochastic is trying to cross over, but doesn't look like it can eventually uh, cross over, and then it can pull the prices back towards 233 EMA. For reaching 233 EMA, now it has to cross all these small EMIs in between, like right from 8, 13, 21, 35, 34, sorry, 55, 89, 144 and 233. So all these are Fibonacci numbers. Yep. So it has to go through all these ways, but it is going to be difficult within that difficult for that kind of extraordinary situations to happen on a Friday usually. Yep. So if we could see the simple trend lines and the support and rest support bands point of view. So yesterday we saw that the breakout happened in the long-term triangle breakout happened, and it made a retest and then it was bouncing back. But all of a sudden, since the global markets faced a sell-off, Bitcoin also fell down. But the good thing is, it's trying to recover a bit. If it can recover and spend some more time around this zone without falling down, but it has to consolidate. Okay, so all the moves cannot happen like this. For any upside rally to sustain, it has to spend some time in consolidating here, then it will prepare for a next leg of rally. Yep, but this support band seems to be a really strong support band. This should offer, if the market's falling down, this should offer a very good strong support. But you know if the global markets facing a severe sell-off, and if this particular band is also broken and this trend line is also broken, this long trend line is also broken, so it will come to 30,000 7,500 level, but doesn't look like a case. Yeah, so it should consolidate around here. From the anchored VWAP point of view, so we have two anchored VWAPs, one of the previous swing high and previous swing low. So when we saw yesterday, it was retesting this VWAP and then it was going up higher, and we told in the video that if it can, since it is sustaining at this level, it can go up to this VWAP and the decision will be taken from here. And yeah, it's even before even touching this one, the retracement, Fibonacci retracement came at 78.6 percentage level. It faced a sell off. Now it went below this VWAP. Now it has to clear this VWAP for any upside potential. Till if it is struggling well below this VWAP, then expect something like this fall. This should not struggle below the VWAP for quite a long time. If it consolidates below the VWAP like this, maybe in the weekend when it goes to sideways, today night, if there is no Nasdaq selling happening and all, if it's consolidates below this particular VWAP, any time you can expect this kind of a sell off. Yep. So from the weekly time frame point of view, this is trading in a triangle, and RSI and ADX is clearly shows that it's going in the sideways. So any long-term option seller will be in a really good profit at this time. So from the global market stand, from the US 30, we saw that there was a nice breakout happening yesterday, and that's unable to sustain so far. So now this particular trend line should act as a good support for US 30. For US S&P 500, so this particular trend line was broken. It was going very nicely. We thought that in the Nasdaq, this positivity will reflect in the Nasdaq. We thought that it can cross over this particular cluster of candles, but everything happened in the opposite way. Actually, market open, first hour was a little bearish, and second hour onwards the severe sell-off came. Now it's closing below, and opened here. The whole day it was selling. The pressure was really high, and closed on the bell, closed after breaking this particular low, also this day's low. All these combines together, putting up a scary picture. Yep. If Nasdaq is facing a severe sell-off pressure, that will certainly reflect in the Bitcoin. That's what I have observed so far in the market. So for Bitcoin to make a breezy up move, the global market should be at least not falling. Yeah. So if there is a severe sell-off pressure in the global markets, it's very likely that Bitcoin also will be under pressure. Bitcoin may not make a huge up move when there is a sell-off happening in the global market. Okay. So from the options open interest data for the April 23rd, what the data is suggesting. So 39,000 will be absolutely good support for tomorrow. So at the moment it is trading around 40,600 level. So even if it is falling, 39,000 should offer a really good support. But if it is, and for by any chance, if it is rallying back, 42,000 will be strong first level resistance. 43, no one is much interested. See, very less activity is happening here. 44,000 will be very, very strong resistance. That it is needless to say, because it is too far away from 41,500. So rest of the data suggests that 41,000 looks like bulls may be attempting really harder to protect for tomorrow, right? And even 40,000 is absolutely, there is a bigger uh, put option open interest in the 40,000 level. 39 is absolute support. 40,000 and 41,000 will act as an intermediate supports. 42,000 will be a first level strong resistance. Yep, that's all for the video today. Where do you think that the Bitcoin prices are heading towards? Please comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.